kinda itching to work on that thing. But we can't. Got this stupid northern climate to deal with. So instead, let's go cut some trees down. Every year it's the same situation. Hack a bunch of trees down, throw most of them at my sawmill there. And then I have this area entirely filled with homemade lumber. Every year, at least for the past 5 years, this has been nicely filled with homemade lumber. And every year I'm thinking like, this is way too much, man. I'm never gonna use it up. Yet it's always gone. It's always empty. I use all the lumber up. You gotta stop building crap, man. Stupid snow. All the lumber that had nicely dried, I backed here. You can even see the sawdust marks on the floor. It was about yay high. Everything is gone, man, except for those 4x4s. So I'm completely out of 2x4s and completely out of 2x6s. I do have a bunch of 2x8s and 10s. Luckily, I don't really need this dimension too much, so I don't need to make it this year. Mostly just want to focus on 2x4s and 2x6s. Addition to that, some firewood. Yeah, because the super sister is kind of living here full time now. We are just burning through firewood, man. We can't keep up. I gotta go make some more. So last year we went to that joint over there, like a small forest plot over there. This year let's go that way again. I kind of zigzag between the two properties. So one year I'm there, the next one I'm there, then I'm there again. So this year most likely we'll use the log rattler. Last year I didn't need it because I had the hoe. Hoe is kind of broken right now, so gotta use this thing. Obvious star of this show. And I'm hoping to use the dump bed. Hauling logs with this thing is great. Just getting the logs on the bed is an issue. There's speed bark. Hot dang. This thing is pretty empty. Charging at 15 amps. By the way, guys, if you're ever thinking about buying this type of dual, I don't know, log turner thing, well, don't. My personal opinion about this thing is that it is complete rubbish. It's complete junk. You can never really master the use of this thing. I tried to use it last year. After about 10 minutes, I just wanted to drive over this thing with my dozer. The thing just pissed me off so much. But there is a bright side. You can just unhook the thing. And now you have two log turners. So you can nicely just drive over one of them with the dozer, get your satisfaction in check, and still use the second one to turn logs. Bloody empty. Jack, where is all the rum? You stupid ass. Man, that dude is always drinking all my booze. I found this cute little measuring cup while I was digging the foundation for the cabin. The thing just came out of the dirt. Nicely intact and all. Hope I have enough. Mix ratio 1:50. I always like to make the mix a bit more oily, so I usually put like 50 parts of oil and 1 part of pre-mixed 2-stroke fuel. The chainsaw really likes it, I don't know. Chainsaw smokes harder than my tractor does. Dude, well, guess I'm in luck. Exactly 100. No way I'm pulling this cart through that, man. Plan B, guys. Just gonna pack everything in there. Hopefully it will fit. Then we'll put on the log grappler. If this thing starts, I mean. And then let's go to the forest. But first, let's go scout a bit. I wanna see what we can get. Definitely want some spruces or pine for the lumber part. Other than that, I don't really need anything else. I guess let's just try to clean up the forest a bit. If we can see some dead trees, let's just remove them. What? Dude, I bought these gloves like last week. Really expensive winter gloves. Already breaking apart. What a joke, man. Man, it's so unreal to walk here. All these trees I planted myself not so long ago. Now it's like a forest. So cute. Yeah, with the snow you can really see everything here. Me, Super Mom and Super Aunt. We planted all these trees. And the pine looks a lot better. Spruce looks like tiny pieces of crap. Man. This is gonna be a problem. Most definitely. The snow is up to my knees almost. A Kiravis would be a really helpful tool in this deep snow. Sadly we can't use that right now. At least in the forest the snow level is considerably lower. Yeah, we got a nice tree right here. That's one. Okay, then definite two here. But kind of sucky that there's so little in one spot. I think I have to do multiple spots. I wanna get at least maybe like 10 trees down for lumber. And then let's focus on firewood. Most likely though, after I finish the lumber pieces, I'm just gonna be like, man, I'm sick of this crap. Gonna just buy firewood or something like that. I've got a couple of pines here which are pretty good, to be honest. Kind of far though. Really far. Yeah. Too young, needs to keep growing. And these two are kind of hugging each other, so it would make sense to remove this one and let that one grow. Then again, because they've been growing together, the vine is just kind of going all over the place. Looks like we got another fallen ash there. Willing to bet you $100 that this one has been taken down by the beavers. Oh, never mind. I took it down. Well, not intentionally. Remember that massive tree that I pulled out of the forest? Well, that thing actually fell on this tree and it pushed it down. Because I'm down $100. Kind of a sucky situation. Now, I pretty much went through all the forest. There's really not any good lumber trees here. And this forest, it was hacked down. Yeah, lumber company hacked it down and then proceeded to screw over my grandparents. They did not get a dime for losing this forest. It was Soviet times back then. Everyone just kind of screwed over everyone. Maybe a couple of sorties there. You know, this forest, it's literally on a bog. Just in case I took my phone with me. Because you can just kind of fall through the snow, never to be seen again. Who would want that? Well, nothing good. It's just so dark. Nothing can grow here. Need to get rid of a lot of these trees. Leave the good ones behind. But anyway, I'm gonna start from this area. I'm gonna start with that tree, then proceed to that tree, just kind of zigzag through this part all the way to the end, see what I can get. Let's get this show on the road. Hopefully that thing will fire up. Maybe it will go. If not, then I just gotta build a campfire under it. You know what, guys, this setup, it actually gave me a super cool idea. What if I made some type of side panels for the tractor, so the engine bay would be covered completely? Then I could add like inlet hole or something and connect one of those tiny diesel heaters up with that hole. It would be a lot more efficient than that thing. And during the summertime I could just remove the cover plates if I don't need them. What do you think about that idea? I think that would be a cool little project. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for a while. That battery needs to recharge anyway, so it should definitely go. Bro, I think this thing is gonna go like hotcakes. Man, that has to be one of the quickest starts ever. Wow. This attachment, it's just so painful to install it, because the attachment points, they're not on the same level. They're like this. So annoying. Every year I whine about this, but I never get the quick attach. Such a clown. Whoops. Because I bent it while I was trying to lift the grappler out. That thing was just frozen into the ground. It would not move. Pushed it a bit too much, I suppose. Well, at least fixing it is a lot easier now. I can remove this bar and just make a new fork for it. I don't want to put proper like forks on the thing. Actually, I want these to bend before my front axle sort of breaks in half. This tractor's front axle is known to just kind of do that. So yeah, rather I would replace a fork than replace the front axle. Or I could just try to press it back. Won't be as strong, but just like nothing ever happened. The steel is obviously weaker on this point because it has been deformed. But I think it will only bend if I try to bend it. So I should try to not do that. Yeah, I could just delete this part and nobody would ever know. But where would be the fun in that? Showing off failures. I think that's the best content. What do we have here? That can't be good. And this side looks good. Maybe like a minor crack. Less than 5 millimeters. This is not a structural beast, so I don't know if it matters really. Until next time, little buddy. But anyway, I think we're pretty much finished with the setup now. Where's the oil, man? Oil almost finished. But dude, it's gonna be dark in like 2 hours. Spent the entire day trying to prepare the machine. Putting this thing on the 3-point hitch, total nightmare, man. It's just that this attachment, it's just so stupid. Because the bottom mounting points, they are not level. They're like that. I tried to open the claw, did nothing. Tried to close the claw, nada. I don't know, man. So somehow I got it finished though. Just a bunch of levering. Oh, and let's not forget swearing. A lot of that. But I'm gonna tuck this thing in for the night. Gonna get up early in the morning and hopefully the thing will go. Oh man. Snow, guys. Absolute buttload of it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it as well. Driving this thing in deep snow is really fun. But I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it here for now. Most likely I'm gonna try to get into this area later on. The first tree is right there. Gonna try to fell it somewhere here. It should be a pretty straight fall. Only this birch here might get in my way. I'm gonna cut this birch down as well, so it doesn't bother me. Yes. Check it out. The thing is just deep frozen. Total popsicle. Has any of you tried those battery gloves? Are they any good? I'm kind of tempted to try. My fingers keep freezing, man. Maybe it's a medical thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm dying. Well, in that case, gotta work harder. Need to get this project finished. Well, that was expected. It just has so many branches, there's no room to fall down. Make up your mind. Stay or go. Okay, this is gonna getting weird now. Already got like 4 trees. I wish I had like a giant tree nearby so I could just fell on them bunch. The moment I told the camera to turn off, the thing fell. I love when that happens. So I've been kind of thinking, guys. I still have 1, 2, 3 that needs to come down. They're gonna hanging in the air right now. I think if I fail that one, those 2 are gonna go. Kind of bound in between the 2 trees there. Not sure what's up with that dude though. I do want to clear this area up, try to pick the logs out of the forest, but I do need to get those 3 down. Don't really want to work under a bunch of trees, which might fall on my face. think I'm gonna leave this situation as is. Basically this tree is binding all of them up, but definitely not gonna go there. As I got that tree, that one might fall on me. This will definitely fall on me. That will do its own thing. So I'm gonna keep them as is right now. It's not really a danger anymore. I can clear that area up and maybe use the tractor later to pull them down somehow. So when I was cutting this thing, I knew it could like barber chair or something on me. It was just leaning so much. A lot of tension on that thing. As it started to split, I was already somewhere there, and the thing just slammed against this tree. Then this vine went from that stump all the way there, and this boy from there to there. I think they're stable right now. This is a bit sketchy right now because it's still quite high up there, but maybe it's fine. What's with this child lock, man? Brand new chain is the best chain. Prove me wrong. Oi, 20 päris hea. Pikkus ma arvan. Now guys, if you are wondering why I'm cutting from both sides, it's just to avoid messing up the log. For example, if well, that end is not supported, so if I cut from the top, it's gonna split and fall down. But then again, if I do not make the undercut, it can rip a chunk out of the log, even up to 1 meter, and then that log is just useless if you wanna use it for sawmilling. So that's why I do the undercut, so the split would happen in the center, not at the bottom. So the split occurred right here, but if the split would occur somewhere here, it would generate a crack which would go that way. This should be interesting. Okay, gonna get stuck here 100%. I was kind of hoping it would be frozen. It was -30 for a week. Why can't you freeze, man? Beep, 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 beep. et küll pikalt ainult käidki, muud metsas ei tee. Yeah man, this should work. If it gets a bit too sketchy, then I can always add more stuff to it. Plenty of stuff to go around. Okay, I got the new plan of attack. And this bridge, it works pretty well. But generally that tractor is amazing in the forest. Relatively lightweight. Yeah, in the forest pretty good. That loader though, it kind of messes up that situation. It makes the tractor so long. Maneuvering between the trees, it's just so annoying. Actually, I want to get a new tractor. A Belarus 82. Preferably with a bigger gap. But it doesn't really matter to me. If I can work in that bird cage, then it's not that important. But anyway, the new plan of attack. I'm just gonna pick them up one by one, if I'm lucky, and make a single load there, like I did. And then just pick up that load, drive home. Not gonna bother with that stupid dump bed. I think this will be a bit faster. You know, I hate destroying young trees. That's not my goal here. Got stuck somewhere on the loader and all I heard was a pop. And there is no more trees, sadly. Oh well, I needed turning room anyway, so whatever. Already got a pretty decent opening into this area. This kind of gave me an idea. You know, this entire forest, it's well, kind of crap overall. The entire forest, it's covered by this ditch where I almost got stuck. So no real access point into the forest. So I thought I'm gonna try to get some culvert pipe. Culvert pipe. Not sure if that's the correct way to pronounce that thing, but I'm gonna try to get that pipe thing and make a access road here, and then just do logging from this area. I could make a logging road here. I do have one more idea how to get trees from this forest efficiently, I mean. So remember the tank rope that I bought for Joseph, 24 millimeters thick, brick load, with like 46 tons or something like that. So I want to build a hoist for it, so I could roll it up somewhere behind Joseph. And I could just pull any tree I want. I'm willing to bet you $100 there's not a single tree in this forest which would fight against the dozer. I'm pretty sure I can pull every tree out of here if I wanted to. Even if they got stuck behind stumps and stuff. Still have a bunch of more trees on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trees down. Well, this seems reasonably safe. Pretty sure this thing just kind of wants to snap in my face. I got some tension on that thing. Kind of funny how these two are sort of scissoring the tiny one there. What are you doing, guys? This is so unfair. You should not scissor a tree like that. Bro, I need to carpet bomb this area. That would probably get the trees down. That's what we got overnight. The snowstorms, they don't want to give up. Why? Dude, it felt like I was gonna dip over there. My plan was to push it a bit further down so I could pull it out without messing up that one there. But it's just so soft here. I'm gonna get stuck and almost tipped over. But I still want to get this tree out of here without pulling that one with it. Got a chunk out of it, but the stupid chainsaw decided to quit on me. This is like the third time this has happened to this chainsaw. The last time I'm ever buying a Echo saw. Gonna just pick still. Maybe the spring this time is okay. Seems to be some damage to the teeth there. Maybe it just slipped. Spring itself is a bit bent. I think the problem is in the rope. The rope was the problem last time. It wasn't long enough. I'm just gonna steal one from this one. It's a bit still on the short end, but should definitely be a bit better than well, that seemed to do it. Just had to steal a rope from my grandpa's old broken chainsaw. Maybe some of you can relate to this one. Gonna be a gorgeous day today. This is the only thing that I love about wintertime. Clear skies, really nice sunlight, just peace and quiet. No stupid mosquito sounds. Bro, I love this setup. Let the heater thing run for about an hour. The engine is in like summer mode. Oh man, the banana. The tractor is currently holding the thing back from slingshotting into my pelvis area over here. Good boy. It's very close. It should kind of just should slip over. Sorry dude. Not my problem you grew here. Okay guys, so here's the situation. Still have a couple of them up there, but I got my access road to about this far. I wanna go further and I did explore a bit, which would be the best option. Trying to go through here, probably not the best option. Figured I could just come come through this, just drive through this area. Because if I go further down the road, this area slightly opens up. There is more space here, and bunch of trees that are ready to be cut down. Plus we have a fallen tree there, which we can do into firewood. Same one with this thingy. I'm not sure about the ground though. It might be an issue, because even there it got really soft. Maybe there's just pure mud under here, I'm not really sure. But let's go with this plan right now. I'm gonna throw you guys on a time lapse for a bit. So let's get this finished. Double time. Well, this went a bit sideways. Only a little though. Actually, I wanted this one to go there, but kind of went there instead. Nearly missed the tractor. Wow. Boy, didn't even touch it. So while this thing was falling, kind of halfway there, I was thinking, no problem, this thing is indestructible. Actually that cab, but that cab is like paper, man. The cab does have a rollover protection inside, but it would have smashed up all the windows, most like. Didn't even touch it. No, only a little bit. You know, sometimes just stuff happens and everything is not in control. I was pretty sure I'm able to push it that way, but you know, overall I'm pretty happy how it's going so far. I got a pretty decent pathway into this area now. So I'm thinking not gonna go much further, maybe a couple of more trees there, and most likely gonna call it at that for this year. But my goal overall is that I want to have that pathway through this forest. So for example, I could drive in from one side, go through the forest, see if there's any dead trees. That way I can remove the dead trees, make it into firewood, and then just drive out on the other side. That's what forest management is all about. You gotta manage a forest. If you just let it grow on its own, it's just gonna go wild. And it's not really... Well, trees, they are a natural resource that is renewable, so they will grow back. But if you let them just rot into nothing, then there's really not much benefit there. They will just kind of rot away. So definitely gonna take this birch down. It's kind of gonna fall over by its own soon. Got another dead tree here, pretty decent pine. Gonna come home with me. Overall, I love pine. It's a lot better than spruce. I mean, just check out this piece of crap here. So many branches everywhere. So much hard work to get rid of them branches. But here, it's really nothing. It's a little bit on top and you're good to go. But anyway, I don't think I'm gonna go any further from here. At least this year. But I do have a nice opening here. Maybe I will kind of make a pathway straight there. Another dead tree. Another dead tree. So much death here. Yeah, I can definitely make a path here. I don't even need to remove a lot of trees. Already out from this point. Got another nice pine there. My mouth is watering. You're gonna be a bunch of 2x4s. Love it. I mean, just this area, guys. Before I felled this tree, it was so dark. It was so dark. Nothing will grow down here. Check this out. This is a handicapped spruce. It will never grow if there's no sunlight. Should be good now. Grow faster, man. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. There's so many of them. But I will try harder. do not worry, guys. Still alive somehow. Well, at least some of the trees are going where I want them to go. Some of them are playing hardball. Hardball. Well, I definitely got it down, but the thing is just kind of zigzagging through a bunch of trees. Well, better here than up there. By the way, guys, these types of dead trees, they are incredibly dangerous. Here's why. You know, the tip can just break off. That's why I always look upwards when dealing around with these trees. The tip can break off and just fall on your head. That's not a great story to tell the kids, because it's not you who will be telling that story. Bought this thing new. They're not even sharp. They need to be sharp in order to work properly. Even though this tree has been dead for many years, I should still get a couple of decent 2x4s. Definitely from this one and that one. Everything else is firewood, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I'm actually almost through this bit now. I can see the end. Just a couple of more trees in the way. Yeah, I noticed something cool. See that thing there? That thing is a tree doomer. Not sure what the proper English word for it is, but that thing is a doomer for trees. Quite windy today. Probably not the best idea to cut trees down on a windy day. What a hoe bag. Not good. Not good. Not great. Remember when I told you guys that the forest thing is literally built on a bog? Well, I wasn't kidding. This place is gonna be a complete mud fest once it all melts away. Luckily though, we're almost finished. Just need to cut a pathway through here, and also I'm gonna take this one down. So hang in there, guys. Almost finished. I'm gonna try to get this one down as well. Seems like decent firewood. Oh, never mind. That's not decent firewood. That's some decent flooring right there. Well, that seems safe. Technically, the thing definitely wants to go that way, but I don't want it to go that way. It's kind of tilting towards that direction, and most of the branches up there are also that way. Gonna try to fell it there. Kinda dry, I mean. Wow. First time for everything. Actually scored that one. Man, this is amazing tool to get trees down. Zero compromise in safety. Works like a charm. Come on, dude. You're literally my last tree. Don't play hardball. Think I got the bastard. Yeah, you do that thing. Goodbye. Finally finished, guys. Didn't take that long, but I got 2 decent piles of firewood and some milling stuff. Bunch of 2x4s. Actually, guys, there is at least 1 or 2 more loads, trailer loads I mean, of some firewood in there. But first gonna sort these out, put them in a nice pile, and yeah, then let's just kind of wrap this video up, man. Kind of been taking for a while now. Yeah, I always do this every year. I'm like, I need a little bit of freaking lumber, man. End up hauling home like too much. And once I start sawmilling, I curse myself into oblivion, because there is just so much to sawmill. I don't want to leave these logs to the next year, they will go bad. So I need to sawmill whatever I'm gonna sawmill this year. Firewood, on the other hand, can stay, but I would prefer to do it also this year. So yeah, it's kind of a glitch of mine, sadly. But whatever, let's sort this out and wrap this up. You know, some people will just say that, why even bother with this stuff? Most people would just call in the wood shredder truck and throw that crap in there. For me though, that is still firewood. I can still use it. But anyway, I think we pretty much achieved the goal of this video. Got my logging road sorted out. At least one part of it. So now I can enter the forest either from that end or that end and just drive through it. If anything needs to be cut down, for example a bunch of useless dead trees, then we can efficiently do that. Got a pretty nice opening into this box. Although in the future I would like to extend this logging road a bit. Now, I would love to go that way and maybe another road that way. There is a problem with that direction though. Remember the drench thing that goes around the entire forest? Well, that drench thing is kind of clogged. So I need to get some type of a hoe down here. I don't think my Yanmar would be big enough, but well, definitely it would do the job, but it would take like half a year to do it. I would need to completely clear that trench out in order for the water in the soil to kind of leak into that trench. And behind the forest there is a lake down there. The trench network will connect up with that lake, so all the water will nicely go to the lake. So that way is no-go right now because it's too soft, too wet. But next year most likely I'm gonna go dive into that area. That area is pretty much the same as this area. It's manageable. Also because it's so wet here, nothing really wants to grow. Just see how dense that area is. It's barren wasteland here. Nothing really wants to grow in this, I don't know, this pool. Sort of a death zone this. So we need to fix this in the future. But I need a bigger hoe for that. Maybe. I told you guys, the star of the show totally survived. Man, I think I have plenty of firewood now. Should be good enough. Besides, I'm 100% sure I'm not gonna sawmill all of this. I'm gonna make the final decision when I put it on the sawmill bed. Yeah, I'm really glad I did that. I opened up this area. So much nice room now. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. It was very back there. This is a lot better. But anyway guys, I'm gonna wait probably like a couple of months, maybe even 3, and then I'm gonna proceed making firewood. So I need to get rid of this pile of offcuts and that pile there. But for you guys, I'm wrapping this one up. See ya later. Bye bye. By the way guys, as promised, did order up that steel chainsaw. I got the Steel MS 180. I also ordered up some spare parts for that thing and a couple of new wedges. So, rope, more rope. Oh look, more rope. New spring. The spring did break on it, so I did have some issues more with the starter there. But I did bend a new hook on it and it's been working fine for a couple of days now. Feels normal, I don't know. And just in case, new plastic thing. The one in there looked pretty worn out. What the hell? Bro, why are these so huge? Most of the trees that I have are not even this wide. What? This is definitely too much. Definitely too much. That's what I get when items are listed in Freedom units don't understand the real size. Actually, I wanted to have a smaller chainsaw. That one there has been kind of bugging me because it's just so heavy. I was looking at Eho saws, something smaller, but okay, so this thing was 220 and the cheapest Eho saw with the same specs was 310 bucks. So obvious choice this. For some reason the same model as that one, well, not exactly the same. This model is discontinued, but there is a very similar model to this. For some reason that is 680 bucks. So that thing is quite expensive actually. So I'm hoping to use this lighter saw on wood carving projects in the future. To be honest, not so long ago I did buy this thing just for the same purpose. Wanted something lighter. Overall it's a thing. I only hate one incy tiny thing about it. The chain, man, it's a joke. It's just so puny. Once you hit something like a nail or screw, the teeth just go flying. It does have one good note though. You can use it indoors without worrying about suffocating. But addition to these three, I have this thing as well. Kinda works, but at the same time it doesn't work at all. I don't know, for some reason that thing never really wants to cut anything. Then we have the grandpa saw. The trigger does not work though. Oh. Grandpa, wherever you are, your chainsaw is still running. What's up? Voila, my collection. Oh, I almost forgot about this thing. I don't really know the story of that thing. My cousin, he found it next to a dumpster and he said he's gonna fix it. But that was like, I don't know, 3 years ago now. So I have no idea. Like full choke, half choke. Man, it should have gone by now. Should have started already. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Latch throttle advance 5. Grip front handle. Latch throttle 5. The hell does that even mean? We need to lock the throttle. Something. I just realized something. Don't even care. Get bent. Bye bye.